very funny, John Shea.
So I like to smoke a little weed once in a while. It's gotten a lot stronger than when I first started smoking back in kindergarten. I used to be able to smoke a joint and go to elementary school. Now I take one hit, and next thing I know I'm doing something weird. The other day, took one hit of this stuff, and the next thing I know I spent 10 or 20 minutes trying to pull a tick off my dog, only to realize too late that it was one of his nipples. And when I came back with a Band-Aid, I looked down and he was hard. And he gave me that look that every woman in here has gotten from a guy at some point, that look from a guy that says, "Are you gonna suck it or not?" Which I didn't. I'm not a weirdo. I just jerked him off. But finally, weed is legal to grow in California, and I started growing before it was legal. So when I'd be out in my garden and I'd hear a helicopter coming by, I'd put on a bear suit and try to act natural, and it worked. This one time they circled back before I realized it, and I could hear the guy yelling out of the helicopter back to the other guys, "It looks like the bear's jerking off the dog!" Which I wasn't. It's a false accusation. But, so I wanted to get weird with my wife one night, and I gave her that look, and she looked back at me, and she said, "Suck it yourself." Which I already knew I couldn't, so I didn't bother trying. But I realized I needed some new moves, so I jumped online to try to find a position we hadn't tried yet. And I thought we'd done every animal style there was, but I found what we hadn't done called Dirty Sasquatch. And I showed her and she was down. And so we started getting into it, trying to get into position. And my back went out as we were trying to get into position, and I collapsed on top of her. Which was really embarrassing because we were stuck like two dirty Sasquatch fucking. And we had to wake the kids up to call 911. And it took 2 firemen to lift my naked ass off my wife, who was so embarrassed she put a pillowcase over her head. It's the only thing she could reach. And one of the firemen asked her, "Ma'am, are you here under your own free will?" And she didn't answer. It's like, "Ma'am, are you here under your own free will?" Barely audible through the pillowcase, you could hear her whisper, like, "What are my options?" But even with my back thrown out, I figured as long as the thruster still worked, I was going to get freaky with my wife. So I suggested we get high and have sex, which, again, we've done that before, but weed's gotten way stronger. And we got high, she was down. I thought everything was going great. I was touching her in all the right spots until she started making these really weird noises. And turns out I didn't realize I was so high that I was playing with her hemorrhoids.
What?
Man, that's my closer right there.
John Shea, everybody, with the awkward handshake. Keep it clapping right now for the very funny Ruby.